What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to more Steins Gate 0 on the PlayStation Vita, also available on the PlayStation 4, but currently playing on the PlayStation TV. Hopefully you're all doing well. We are back with episode 10, and let's begin. The Japanese office of a global brain science comprehensive research organization in Waku City, Saitama. Maho had tried her best to hold back a yawn, but in the end, she'd given up and opened her mouth so wide it covered well over half her face. One reason was that she'd gotten caught up into Kurisu last night and only ended the conversation after it was too late into the night. At first, they'd been discussing the research and experiments she'd been doing, but at some point she'd gotten sidetracked into talking about Okabe. Evidently, he'd been ignoring calls from Kurisu for the last few days. Kurisu was much madder at him than she was when she ignored her on the first 8 times. It was the first sign of femininity that she'd ever seen from Kurisu. It was cute enough that Maho couldn't help but take the chance to get back at her for all the teasing she always did. She'd ended up staying up a lot later than she'd intended. And since she was too energized to sleep by that point, she'd gone out Kurisu's old laptop. She started to fiddle with it to see if there was some new way to crack the password, and the next thing she knew, it was morning.
Password. やっぱりプロにでも頼んだ方がいいのかしら。
何の話だい?
She suddenly heard a voice behind her and almost jumped out of her chair.
そんなに驚くことないじゃないか。
教授、戻ってたんですか？
ついさっきね。
He raised up his hands and showed her some plastic bags from a nearby convenience store. He left to go get lunch just 10 minutes ago, and she'd been sure he wouldn't be back for a while.
それにしても日本のコンビニは食べ物の種類がいっぱいで本当に素晴らしいね。毎日違う弁当を食べても1週間もすればすぐに新しい弁当が出る。しかも店によっても味が違うから毎日コンビニでも飽きないよ。
コンビニのお弁当ばかり食べていると栄養偏りますよ。
それでもアメリカの食事に比べればかなりヘルシーだよ。第一、食事についてのお説教だけは魔法には言われたくないね。
He was right. Nutrition wasn't an important consideration for Maho. In fact, she ate mostly cereal and meal replacement shakes, which made her diet very unhealthy.
ところで何をプロに頼むって？
あれはなんでもないです。なんでも。
It wouldn't bother her if Leskinen found out, but for some reason she suddenly decided not to tell him.
そうかい？私でできることなら力になるよ。
ありがとうございます。その時はお願いします。
He stood up and headed for the door.
魔法、どこへ行くんだい？
気分転換も兼ねて秋葉原に行こうかと。
気分転換で行くにしては随分遠いね。ウィンターローに会いに行くと素直に言えば許可しよう。
そんなんじゃ。
違うのかい？
ついでに会いに行ってもいいですけど。
Okabe had a laboratory in Akihabara. Kurisu had told her that last night. She said something about how he'd been avoiding it for a long time and only recently started going there again. Maho was a little interested in it too.
言っときますけど違いますからね。そういうのじゃないですからね。
私はまだ何も言ってないよ。
というわけで今日は研究は休みます。
プリンターロによろしく。
First Kurisu and now the professor? Why did they keep trying to make everything about romance?
っていうか、ああいうのもセクハラよね、今の世の中じゃ。
For one thing, she wasn't going to Okabe's lab just to visit him. She wanted to see him again and see if he could get any hints about the password. He had said he didn't know, but he'd probably be able to come up with more than she could on her own. That was what she'd thought after seeing how he interacted with Amadeus. You could call it a woman's intuition. She was thinking about that when she changed trains and got off to Akihabara Station. She felt like someone was watching her and spun around. It was a weekday, but the station was crowded. She looked around at all the people, but none of them seemed to be paying her much attention.
気のせいよね。
She whispered to no one in particular as she started to walk again. Kurisu had told her the location of the future gadget lab. She wasn't that familiar with the layout of Akihabara, but if she needed to, she could ask her for directions. But what if she came in unannounced and Okabe wasn't there? That bothered her a little, but she decided she could just leave if that happened. Her eyes lingered on the junk parts lined up in bins at the shops as she walked, when... She felt someone looking at her again. But when she turned around, she still didn't see anyone. She started walking again, then went around a corner into an alley. And then she was sure of it. Footsteps. She could hear them from behind her. Of course, that was nothing special. She would often be out walking at night and hear footsteps behind her. She'd speed up her pace only to see an irritated man walk past a moment later. But this time, for some reason, she was sure it wasn't that. She decided to try walking faster, and she found the footsteps went faster too. When she went slower, so did they. Whenever she saw a scene like this in the movie, she imagined that she just kicked the guy in the face. Now that it was actually happening, she was too scared to turn around. She fumbled for the phone in her pocket. The idea of calling the police never occurred to her. The only thing she thought of was the name of the man she was trying to meet. She picked it out of her call history and pressed the button with trembling fingers.
お願い。
The footsteps overlapped with the sound of the ringing.
岡部さん、助けて。
The footsteps were almost on top of her. Just when she couldn't take it anymore and was about to start running,
もしもし
she heard a voice coming from the other side of the phone.
もしもし、岡部さん。私、ヒア城です。今、あなたのラボのすぐ近くまで。
But she didn't get to say another word. By the time she realized that someone had grabbed her from behind, the phone had already slipped from her hands. Damn. I asked Moeka as I took the papers she offered me silently. She'd contacted Daru just 10 minutes ago and told him she was on her way to the lab. And she'd arrived right at the time she said she would. She must have been very close when she'd contacted him. What was she going to do if no one was here?
報告書。
Evidently, it was a report about her investigation thus far. The stack of papers was shaking a little in my hands. I still felt some unease when Moeka was in my presence. Maybe it was just because of the anxiety meds I'd taken right after she said she was coming, but I was still doing a lot better than yesterday.
どう？おじさん。
やっぱりそう簡単に見つかるもんじゃないな。
そう。
She must have been expecting something, at least a little. There was an obvious tone of disappointment in her voice.
かがり。どこで何してるんだろ
With no way to answer her, I just silently flipped through the pages of the report.
どうしたんオカリン？なんか有力な手がかりでもあったん？
いや、そういうわけじゃないんだが。
見せて。
I handed the report over to Suzuo without complaining. I pointed to the part that interested me with my finger.
調査の中で一つ興味深い事実が浮かび上がった。この 1,2 ヶ月の間で椎名かがりという名の女性を探している人物が私たち以外にも存在するらしいということ。どういうこと？
Okay, that's actually some pretty big news.
読んだままの通り。
Which meant my phone started ringing before I could finish the thought. Alright, we better answer this. Yes, it's Maho, just as we expected. Normally I just ignore her and call back later, but yeah, we kind of know what's going on here, so we gotta answer this. For some reason I had to answer. That's what it felt like.
もしもし。
もしもし岡部さん、私ヒア城です。
She sounded on the verge of panic, and my voice naturally rose to match hers.
どうしたヒア城さん。
今、あなたのラボのすぐ近くまで。
Immediately afterward, I heard what sounded like a struggle and then something hitting something else.
ヒア城さんヒア城さんどうした
And then there was only silence. Alright, we better get downstairs.
何かあったん？
From the tone of her voice, it was obvious something bad had happened.
知り合いが誰かに襲われてる。
マジ？知り合いって誰？
But I didn't stay to answer his question. I grabbed the nearest thing that could serve as a weapon and ran out of the lab. He said she was close to the lab. If she was coming from a station and had chosen a route that not many people would go down, she was probably the alley directly in front of the lab. I saw someone there. They were tall and slender, and I could see a tiny silhouette struggling behind them. That was... I knew it. The only girl I knew that size was Maho. So she's being dragged away? Someone had grabbed her and she was trying desperately to escape. The person who was holding her turned in surprise at my voice. I'm laughing at his lightsaber, by the way. I'm not sure if it's actually a lightsaber or a glow stick, but that's a pretty funny weapon to be bringing outside. It was only then that I realized it was a woman and that she wasn't Japanese. Dang. This could be her mother or something.
Okabe-san?
おいヒア城さんを離せ
Did she not understand me? No, but she should have been able to guess what I was getting at.
その子を離せ
I tried to strike a threatening pose with the weapon in my hand. I finally realized that what I'd brought was a Siloum saber. Still, it would serve as a bluff.
もう一度言うぞその子を
違うの岡部さん。
It wasn't? It wasn't like what? The woman let go of Maho and smiled. She walked towards me with her arms open wide.
Are you Maho's boyfriend?
Before I could ask what was going on, she'd wrap her hands around my back and given me a firm hug.
だから違うって言ってるのに。
I had no idea what the hell was going on, but the two soft objects pressed into my chest kept me from moving.
それじゃあこの人はヒア城さんの知り合いなのか
ごめんなさい。私が早とちりしたせいで。
I'm Judy. Judy Reyes. Pleasure meeting you, Mr. Okabe.
She got a weird accent. The woman named Judy Reyes offered me a hand, her broad smile like the sun itself.
Nice to meet you.
I say weird accent, maybe I mean bad English.
日本語でいいわよ。
え、教授って日本語喋れたんですか？
ええ、実はね。
Yeah, so we've kind of hinted that she's not Japanese, but then why does her English sound so bad? I don't know.
知らなかった。でもどうして？
女も私くらいの年になるといろいろあるのよ。
Her mischievous wink looked pretty good on her.
それじゃあ改めて。ジュディ・レイエスよ。よろしくね。
I returned her handshake.
岡部倫太郎です。
レイエス教授は今度日本で開かれる AI 関係の学会に出席するために来日したんですって。
教授っていうことはビクトル・コンドリア大学の？
サイクフィシオロジーを研究してるわ。
サイコフィ
精神生理学のことよ。つまり脳の活動によってもたらされる心の働きとか心の病気なんかについての研究をされているの。そういう意味では私たちの研究よりもずっと人の役に立つ研究をされていると言っていいかもしれないわね。
そんなことないわ。あなたたちのアマデウスだってこれからの発展次第では十分に役に立つ技術になるわよ。
そう言っていただけると嬉しいです。
In short, Dr. Reyes had happened to see Maho on the streets of Akihabara and had decided to surprise her by grabbing her from behind.
でもレイエス教授も人が悪いですよ。駅からつけてくるなんて。
つける？魔法？私が？
ええ。後ろをついてきてましたよね、ずっと。
そんなことしてないわ。私はさっきそこのショップでたまたま魔法を見つけたからちょっと驚かそうと思っただけよ。
Maho had only just relaxed when Dr. Reyes' answer drained her face of its color.
ヒアジョーさんつけられていたのか？
ええ、確かにそう感じたんだけど。
レイエス教授、誰か怪しい人物を見かけたりは？
Dr. Reyes denied it with that unique shrug that foreigners always do. I looked back over the alley, but of course I didn't see anyone.
じゃあ私の勘違いだったのかしら。
きっとそうだわ。だって日本は世界一治安のいい国でしょ。
Was it?
魔法はこの後どうするの？
私は
I think I may have actually read Denmark's the safest country, if not the safest, then the happiest country. But anyway, Reyes seemed to sense something in Maho's silence.
なるほど、そういうこと。それじゃあ私は行くわね。リンタルもそのうちゆっくり話しましょう。バイ。
She gave me a meaningful wink as she left. The station was in the opposite direction. Should I have said something? I got a strange sense that she was feeling me out, but it seemed like a waste of time to resist.
というわけで彼女がヒアジョーさんだ。ほら前にセミナーで会ったって話したことがあっただろ。
お騒がせしてごめんなさい。
I ended up taking Maho back to the lab, where everyone was waiting for my return. Suzuha had actually gone out once to look for me, but evidently by that time I was already gone.
でも何事もなくてよかった。
After I gave an introduction and an explanation, everyone let out a sigh of relief. Maho seemed to want to ask a lot of questions about the lab, but I had something I had to finish first.
すまん。どこまで話したんだったか？
他にもカガリタンを探してる人間がいるって話。
そう、 それだ。それは本当なんですか、桐生さん。
本当。
I looked back down at Mocha's report, where she'd written all the details. She'd even hired a private investigator to check it out, which meant that it was probably true.
それが鈴葉という可能性はないんだろうか。
それは私も考えた。でも探していたのは男の人、中には外国人も。
Foreigners? Why would they be looking for Kagari?
こっちでかがりと関わりがあるのは私だけだ。それなのに一体誰が。
Could it be Sun? Maybe Sun realized that she was from the future and had gone looking for her. But if that was the case, then Mocha would have to know about it. No, the rounders were all given their orders individually, so it would make sense if she didn't know what the others were up to.
椎名かがりはこっちに来てもう12年にもなる。その間知り合いができたとしてもおかしいことじゃないな。
つうか、むしろ誰かの世話にならないと生きていけないっしょ。
That's true.
つまりこの報告からわかるのは、椎名かがりを知る何者かがここ最近何らかの理由から彼女を探しているということと、少なくとも最近まで椎名かがりは生きていたっていうことだ。
あ、そっか。
Unless they could travel through time like Suzuha, if they were looking for her, that meant they'd known where she was until she disappeared. If people had started looking for her in the last few months, that meant she'd been alive until then. There was nothing else to be learned from Mocha's report.
どうする？
引き続き調査をお願いできますか？
If people were looking for Kagari in Akihabara, that meant she might still be here.
わかった。
Mocha took her payment for the work she'd done so far and left the lab. Daru had paid the bill. It seemed that when his future daughter was at stake, he was willing to spend money.
人を探しているの？
Maho had been looking around the lab with interest.
ああ、ちょっと知人をな。
It worried me that some of the people looking for Kagari Shina weren't Japanese. Alright, let's check out this text message. Who we got here? Ah, it's Miyori. Alright, hey Okarin, what time are you getting home today? Huh? Something going on? I met your mom and she asked me to cook tonight. She has to go to a meeting for the shopping street and she wasn't sure what to do for dinner. So Mayushi said she'd do the cooking and she said that was okay. Are you sure? You're too busy, aren't you, Mayuri? You don't have to do it. It's fine, I'll make something good. Come home soon. I see. Really? Seriously? I'll be waiting. Then the Faris pie. Cool. Even outside of CERN, there were people all over the world who would jump at the chance to learn more about the time machine. If they somehow learned that Kagari was from the future, and that meant she was caught up in some kind of trouble...
それじゃオカリン、そろそろ冷や上司のことを詳しく。
詳しくって言われても前に説明したぞ。
She was Dr. Leslin's assistant, and both she and the professor had been very good to me. I was helping with their work a little. I told him all this before.
例えば冷や上司がこのラボのメンバーに加わってくれる的な頂点会はありますか？
ないだろう。
じゃあせめて魔法タンと呼んでもいいですか？つうか呼ぶ。
魔法タン？
Yeah, she's not too happy about that. She don't look it anyway.
あれ？名前間違ってた？
そうじゃなくて、その変な呼び方に引っかかったの。
でも魔法タンは魔法タンって感じじゃん。なあオカリン。
俺に振るな。
とにかくその呼び方はやめて。
だが断る。
He never changes, does he?
それで冷や嬢さん、今日はどうしてラボに？俺 ここのことは君に話したかな。
アマデウスに教えてもらったわ。今日は本来は話したいことがあったのだけれど、まあいいわ。噂のラボを見ることができたし、それになんだかあなたたちも大変みたいだから。
ひょっとしてあいつ怒ってたか。
ええ、とても怒ってたわ。連絡しても出ないって。
Yeah, so we're not actually supposed to say her name right now because this could affect things if we mention Kurisu. Because as of now, not many people know about her because of the whole Alpha world and all that stuff. That's exactly what I expected. Yeah.
ちょ、何それ何の話？
別に浮いた話じゃないからいちいち反応するなって。
岡部さん、やっぱり辛いの？だったらテスターやめてもらっても。
あ、いや、そういうわけじゃないんだ。ただ
I hated how I was starting to feel dependent on her.
また気が向いた時にでも話してあげて。あの子も寂しがってるわ。
わかった。
The word lonely made my heart ache a little. But even so, I still didn't talk to Kurisu that day. Several days had passed since Mocha had given a report. I checked last night and evidently there was nothing new to say. She had her deadlines for her magazine, she said, and couldn't spend a lot of time on it. The other group of people who were searching for Kagure Shina concerned me, but I couldn't ask her to prioritize it over her own work.
マユシーはとっても残念なのです。
もしかしてクリスマスパーティーの話か？
楓さんと吹雪ちゃん用ができちゃったって。フェリスちゃんはお仕事で、ナエちゃんも店長さんと過ごすことになってて、ダルくんはユキさんと遊びに行くんだって。
結構なことじゃないか。
I'd heard that Suzuha had gone through a lot of work to set that up. She was always complaining that Daru wasn't making his intentions clear with Yuki. From Suzuha's perspective, her own existence was at stake. Even if it was already fated to happen, something still might interrupt it. More than anything, she probably wanted to see her mum and dad getting along in this peaceful world. If something came out of this, it would probably make her feel better.
マユリもクリスマスは家で過ごした方がいいんじゃないのか？この前、おじさんがケーキを予約してたぞ。
お父さんに会ったの？
家の近くでばったりな。マユリをびっくりさせるために大きいのを予約するんだって張り切ってた。
そっか。じゃあその方がいいね。
あ、言っとくが今のは聞かなかったことにしてくれ。せっかくのおじさんのサプライズだからな。
わかったよ。でもオカリンはどうするの？クリスマス。
特に予定はないかな。うちはもともとそういうことする家でもないし。
The guys at school were having a men-only drinking party, but I hadn't been invited. I kept telling them she wasn't, but they insisted on thinking that Mayuri was my girlfriend. Some of them had it out for me because of that.
確かサンタさんにプレゼントが欲しいって言ったら、朝枕元にお野菜が置いてあったんだよね。
どう見ても前の日の売れ残りのな。クレームをつけたら、うちはキリスト教じゃねえって逆ギレされた。
Honestly, I'm amazed that she grew up alright. Well, if you could call how I ended up alright.
クリスマスが終わったらコミマがあって、そしたらもうお正月。1年あっという間だね。
そうだな。
It hadn't flown by for me at all. I'd gone through the same span of days again and again. For me, the year had been unimaginably long.
そうだねえオカリクリスマスパーティーはできないけどお正月パーティーをするのはどうかな。みんなで初詣に行ってそれからおせち料理を食べて今年もよろしくって言って。
ああ、いいんじゃないか。
だよねだよね。じゃあ後でみんなに聞いてみるね。
Mayuri stood up to go.
さてとマユシーはこれからお買い物に行ってきます。
買い物？
ふぶきちゃん用のコスでね、急に小物が必要になっちゃって。
そうか、気をつけて行ってこいよ。
そうだオカリン、ルカ君がねオカリンに何か相談があるみたいなの。
あ、
That's right, Luca had called me. After that, Moko had come, and so much had happened that I'd forgotten. Knowing Luca, since I told him I'd call him back, he'd probably been waiting for me this whole time.
わかった。こっちから連絡を取ってみる。
Do you know, I actually forgot about that myself.
お願いね。じゃあ行ってきまーす。
Mayuri put on her coat, waved, and went out the door. Alright, I should get in touch with Luca. Alright, let's do this. Luca. Where am I going? I went right past it. Place call. See if she answers.
ルカ子のやつ出ないな。
It's a little early. Okay, she's definitely not picking up. Oh well. I'd have to send him a Rhine. Or text message, in other words. Alright, sorry I forgot all about yesterday. And sent. And then I waited a while for a response to come back. But there was no sign of him even reading the message. Was he busy with something? For a moment I thought of going to the shrine to see, but if he was busy, I didn't want to bother him. I do remember she had someone staying over, a guest, and that could be getting in the way, but then again, hopefully something bad hasn't happened. Because that's kind of the thing that I'm getting in my head right now. But he'd contact me when he had time. Just when I was thinking about that, I heard footsteps coming up the stairs outside the lab. It didn't sound like Daru. Daru's steps were a lot heavier.
どうぞ。
Alright, it's a knock, so that's kind of less worrying. Oh, it's
こ
Luca.
んにちは。
ルカ子。
よかった。岡部さん、ここにいてくれて。
The boy I'd just been trying to get a hold of.
すまない。この前の件すっかり忘れてたんだ。それでさっき電話したんだが。
本当だ。ごめんなさい。僕の方こそ気づかなくて。
He looked guilty as if he'd done something wrong.
いや、別にいいよ。それより寒いだろ。入ってくれ。
はい。
But he hesitated, seemingly distracted by something behind him.
岡部さん、その相談の件なんですけど、実はその前に会ってもらいたい人がいて連れてきたんですけど、いいですか？
会ってもらいたい人？
Damn, why have I got a bad feeling about this? Luca moved slightly to the side, and a girl appeared behind him. A woman?
はじめまして。
What? Oh my. The girl there was...
クリス。
No way. Oh my god. No way. Oh my. Dang. That's crazy. Like, the way Lucas just appeared out of nowhere and brought Kurisu with her. Like, does she know something about... Oh my god, like... Oh man. This is weird. This is weird. Because she's supposed to have died. Unless they brought Amadeus to life or something crazy like that. But who knows what's going on. But guys and girls, we're going to wrap things up here. Hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. Things are looking crazy. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next. So stick around guys. I'm sure you're excited as well. And I'll see you all in the next video. See ya.